Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3, back with another Toku King update. Those are my kids. Right now they are currently 38 and 24. No, those aren't my kids though. I just wanted to let you all know about the progress of Toku King once again. I already did kind of my pitch video asking for donations on Indiegogo. And if you still want to donate on Indiegogo, there is a link in the description below. And then I did an update video, and I did a live stream on a different channel, because that channel has more subs, so I did the live stream there. Where hopefully I introduced Toku King to several new people. But I do have some big announcements. We do have our new theme song composer. We had a lot of trouble with this theme song, and I've talked about it before. But we had one artist come onto it, and whenever I would ask them for updates, they would leave me on red. And they would just not update me, so I dropped them. And then another artist, I asked them for an update, and they never saw the message. It never said red. And then when I asked again later, they did see the message and did quickly reply, and they said, "Sorry, I haven't started it yet." And it had been a month. They had not started it yet. They said they hadn't started it because they were unemployed and didn't have time, which seems weird because usually when people are unemployed, they have a lot of time. And I was paying them to make the theme song. Luckily, I hadn't given them anything yet. But if you're being paid to make something, you're currently employed. So I dropped them. Then another Godzilla YouTuber sent me to another Godzilla YouTuber, and they actually tried very hard. We had a meeting over Discord eventually after they had sent me some samples and stuff, and I liked their lyrics, but they just weren't able to produce the sound I wanted. Once again, they were just a hobbyist, not an industry professional or anything, and he was just unable to deviate from the sound that he knew. You know, he was just unable to deviate from his specific, from his specific style. And that's no problem. He admitted it to me. He was like, "You know what? I don't think I can do this. I don't want to string you along or anything. And you should look for someone else." And I really appreciate Gojira Guy for that. So, you know, he couldn't help, but he did try his best. So thank you. So after all of that, I just decided, screw it. I'm going to pay to put out an ad to have a professional do this theme song, an industry professional. So, I did put out an ad. It cost me $7, which is... I didn't think you had to pay for Craigslist ads. I've never put out an ad before, but I guess you do. And many people replied to the ad. Most of them wanted $500, and I couldn't afford them, but many people replied to the ad. Eventually I found a woman who was very familiar with the sound I wanted, and even lived in Japan, and was familiar with their musical culture. And I'm very happy to be working with her. She offered to do it for $100, which is a lot. Once again, there is an Indiegogo link in the description below, and that would be incredibly helpful to help pay for her and everything else. And while at the time of recording this, only one person has pledged on Indiegogo, that does not mean that is the only contribution I have had, because family members have also given me collectively about $30, which was very helpful, and that $30 is the reason that I can make this next announcement. All of the costume elements for Toku King himself are here. The final two came in the mail today. I have everything. I have the Zentai suit, I have the helmet, I have all the costume elements. So I can start making the suit. My suit actor and I will be meeting at some point. We haven't really made the plans yet. I messaged him, he hasn't gotten back to me. He does have a job in his own life, he's a very busy man. And so we need to find a day where we can meet and he can try those costume elements on to make sure they all fit. And then I still have to make the, like, this emblem that goes on the chest. I still have to paint the gloves and paint the shoes for the costume. Paint the footwear. Then it'll be ready. The whole costume will be done. And I'm really excited. I think it'll turn out good. It's a low-budget costume, so don't expect like Neo Heisei Kamen Rider or a Garo suit or anything. But I think it'll look Showa, which is what I'm going for. I'm going for a Showa look. I think it'll look Showa, and I think it'll come out well for my budget. For my budget, I think it's going to look pretty good. And the monster suit for episode 1 is already made. The Kaijin suit for episode 2 is going to be dirt cheap. In fact, the actor can probably just wear some of their regular black label-less clothes. And if not, I can get like cheap... I actually have black sweatpants they could wear, and I could get a cheap all-black shirt at Walmart, and that would be it. That's really all they need. That and some black shoes. I have black shoes at home. That would probably... my actor for villains has small feet. That is another announcement. We finally have our actor for the villains. And they really helped diversify my cast. Because it was just a bunch of cis white dudes, right? So now I have a woman of color making the theme song, which is good. I really didn't want a bunch of white people trying to adapt an Asian style, but my suit actor's Asian, so that helps me out. I hope I don't sound insensitive or unwoke or anything. I wanted a diverse cast, so that really helps. And then a friend of mine who works in lighting in the film industry here in Atlanta. I don't live in Atlanta, but he works in Atlanta, and I used to live and work in Atlanta in the film industry, which is where I got my experience and my education to do this in the first place. He has actually offered to be our lighting consultant and more. Yeah, so he's going to do our lighting on set. And then, of course, my AD and one of my actors, Samson West, another kaiju YouTuber who you might be familiar with. Definitely check out his channel. He also has some lights that will really help us out because he is also a current industry professional. We have lots of professionals working on this. Professional composer, professional. So many professionals. Because our suit actor also works in radio for Toku King. The suit actor for Toku King works in radio, so he's going to help us do all the sound mixing and editing, which is his job. So I didn't expect to have so many people coming to me and asking to be on the show. Because I would like post stuff on social media like I need people. And there were only a couple people that I had to go to. Like Eddie, our suit actor for the villains. I had to go to him and convince him to be our suit actor. I had to put out an ad to get our musician, but many people came to me. Samson came to me, Cameron came to me, and I wasn't even looking for a lighting guy. I was just going to try to do it myself, but I'm terrible at lighting. I'm bad at it. I'm really bad at it. I am, you know? I'm bad at the lighting, man. I'm good at the writing and the directing, but I'm bad at the lighting. Oh, there's just so much to talk about. I am writing the final draft of episode 1 right now. I'm hoping to have that done probably the day this video goes up. This video will probably go up on a Thursday. So I'm hoping to have it done by the time this video goes up. Because I ordered a replica of the Drag Saber from Kamen Rider Ryuki, which would also be Masked Rider Dragon Knight's sword, if you ever saw that. I haven't watched Masked Rider Dragon Knight. I just watched the Japanese version, Kamen Rider Ryuki. I ordered a replica of the Drag Saber, and the people I ordered it from not only canceled my order, but they also took down the listing, and I haven't been able to find another listing for a Drag Saber anywhere. Like, I don't mean like a well-priced Drag Saber, I mean like a Drag Saber, period. And I don't want to commission one because that'll take forever, so I'm just going to write a new weapon into the script. I've already picked the weapon, I don't want to reveal it, but I have ordered it, and it is on the way. It might take a bit to get here, but it'll be here in time to shoot episode 1, which we are hoping to shoot close to the end of May 2019. Very excited. And it might be kind of hard finding a day we can all shoot, because once again, some of us are in school. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I am the only one in college still. So I have school, and then the rest of them do have work and their lives, and most of them are just being paid in pizza after the shoot. They came to me and they were like, I won't take money, I just want to do it for the fun. I love the genre, you're my friend, I think it'll be fun, and I'll do it. And I was like, that's great. But well, if I could afford to pay them, I absolutely would. I absolutely would pay them. In fact, if I had any leftover budget, that's what I would use it for. But it looks like this entire thing is almost completely going to come out of my pocket. And I'm not even sure I can't even finance this whole thing by myself. I got a pretty Gucci tax return, but that went straight to an insurance payment. So my insurance is very high because I'm under 24. Just a few more months, my insurance goes down. Woo! So that's it. That's our big update. You know, I just wanted to announce that I'm finishing the final draft for episode 1. I had to do some straight up rewrites because of the weapon change. We got a new lighting guy. We got a new suit actor. We got a new composer. And I believe that's everything. Oh, also final costume elements. And we'll be trying those on soon. Then I got some painting to do. We're very close to episode 1. We're very close to episode 1. So, be sure to hit subscribe and that notification bell. Because Toku King is going to be on this channel, B3 Productions. Because the videos that are on B3 Productions, I enjoy making more. I'm trying to make B3 Productions the channel for more of the original shows and content that I'm going to create. And then I want to keep maybe things where I use more of other people's characters on the Godzilla and Gigan channel. Because Godzilla and Gigan channel has 3,000 subscribers. And I should probably put Toku King on that channel because so many more people see those videos. And this channel has like 400 subscribers. But I'm hoping Toku King will up that subscriber count. And this is also just the channel I want to focus on. The shows I like to make the most are on this channel, like vlogs, Toku reviews, and B3 Reads, bad ads. Those are all videos that I love to make, especially B3 Reads. Whew, it's like my favorite thing to make. And those are all on this channel. All my favorite things to make are on this channel. So, what do? But that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Once again, if you want to support us, if you want to support the project directly and know your money is going to go to Toku King, you can support the Indiegogo project. That'll be a one-time payment. There are rewards. The $5 tier gets you a download of the theme song. The $10 tier gets you the theme song and an executive producer credit. And the $20 tier gets you the theme song, an executive producer credit, and it also allows you to submit a monster design for Season 2, because I do plan on doing a Season 2 that's more serialized. It'll be more Monster of the Week in Season 1, but Season 2 I do want to do a serialized season for. And there's also the Patreon, if you would rather do monthly payments. Now the Patreon also has 3 separate tiers. There is the $1 tier, which gets you lots of exclusive memes and previews, announcements that nobody else gets to see. And then there's the $5 tier, which gets you the $1 tier's stuff, and you also get to watch exclusive videos, including an exclusive episode of G&G and an exclusive show that I'm producing that will be in the G&G universe. And then there's the $10 tier, which is all of that, plus you get shout-outs in certain videos. You know, I think... and all the money from Patreon is also going to Toku King. So if you go to Patreon, if you go to Patreon, all of that money will also support Toku King, because Toku King is the project I'm focusing on right now. Pretty much every video I'm releasing, and as long as we're doing Toku King, is going to mention Toku King in it, because that's my passion project, dude. I'm one of those assholes that always talks about their passion project. And I didn't mean to... Toku King is going to be an appropriate show, so I didn't want to curse in this video, but there we go. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I have to go draw some arteries because I'm a mortician regularly, and that's also what I'm going to school for. So time to draw some arteries before class tomorrow. But thank you all for supporting Toku King. I hope you will all love it as much as I'm loving making it. I mean, we haven't even started principal photography, and I'm already having so much fun. That's it. Thank you all once again. I'll see you all later.